Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
What is going on, everybody? RB here. Welcome back on into Philly Take with RB. You know what to do. Smash that like button for me. Hit the subscribe if you're new to the channel, and hit the notification bell. That way you are instantly notified anytime I upload or go live. Doing all of those things really does help us content creators out, so I deeply appreciate it. And today we're back with the breaking news. If you were on my stream earlier, you saw us react to the fact that Ben Simmons is officially available in trade talks. Shams putting out here this morning that the Philadelphia 76ers have opened up trade conversations surrounding three-time All-Star Ben Simmons and have engaged with teams. Now, this doesn't come as much of a surprise to me, but if you're one of those people that were continuously defending Ben and saying, oh, well, he'll be here, the Sixers aren't going to move him, this is literally the last confirmation. This is the final piece of evidence you need that will slap you across the face and put it out there and show you. The Sixers are going to trade Ben Simmons. Now it is literally just a matter of when, and we'll talk about that. But, you know, ever since the way the Sixers went out in the second round, ever since that day after, you know, I knew it. I knew it inside. There's no way Ben Simmons can return to Philadelphia, especially with these fans in this city, after not only going out the way you did in the game, but just, you know, with the way you handled yourself. And, you know, we really didn't hear anything public from Ben Simmons. We're seeing all these other little things. There's just no way he can come back. It's been 5 years. It's not a fit. It's time for him to get a fresh start somewhere else in his career. And it's time for the Sixers, as we've all been saying, to go out and get the superstar player that they need to pair alongside Joel Embiid. And this is, I'm so happy, you know, again, this isn't news to me because I knew Ben Simmons is not going to return. But now that it's coming out there, I kept saying, you know, when Woj or Shams put something out there like this, you know, he's officially available. It is official. Daryl Morey is not going to sit back and wait. We're hoping that he can get a player of a Damian Lillard's caliber, but no matter what, he knows the pressure that is on this front office. He has to get something done, or else it is a bust of an offseason, and you're literally slapping the Philadelphia fans in the face. You're slapping Joel Embiid in the face if you don't go get something done. We have to put ourselves in position to where when we come back next season on opening day, you know, we're ready to say that we're a title contender. That is what we need right now. There's no more wasting any time. And Ben Simmons and, you know, him playing alongside Joel Embiid, that was just simply not going to happen. And Daryl Morey is a fan. He's a fan like any of us. And that's why, you know, in addition to the great logistics of his moves and all that kinds of stuff, the thing I love about Daryl Morey is that he's not afraid to show his expressions, right? If you watch that exit press conference, he literally came out and, you know, he was stunned. He's like, I can't believe that we lost that series. And, you know, it really takes a toll on Daryl Morey, just like the rest of us. So he's going to come out here and get something done. And what I would say is, you know, of course, I don't want to give Ben Simmons up for pennies, but, you know, I don't think that's going to be the case. When I'm looking at this and hearing about other teams and just thinking about it, you know, someone is going to want to take a gamble on Ben Simmons. Somebody is going to want to take a gamble on the potential, on the skill set. When they, you know, view it, maybe they have a star on the outs as well, and they're thinking, yo, let's get Ben Simmons in here and literally try to improve the one thing that nobody has been able to do. You know, everything else is already polished. We know he's going to be valuable in other areas to our team. So let's go out here and see if we have the right personnel to try to get it out of him. But, you know, in terms of us Sixers fans, what we'll say is, you know, maybe the desire's not there. Maybe he doesn't have the heart, and he showed that numerous times, especially with the way he went out here in Philadelphia. But, you know, he needs a fresh start, and we need a player that's going to make us championship level next year. So the point that we're at right now is just, you know, I really feel like Ben Simmons is going to have a lot of interest among teams, maybe young teams, small market teams, again, maybe teams. And the one thing I actually am surprised about in terms of the Shams report is when it came out, as I was, you know, alluding to earlier today, I thought that this would not come out. This kind of stuff would not come out until after the finals because, you know, the NBA's already had a hard time enough trying to, you know, get ratings on this NBA finals. And then the fact that, you know, now they're breaking stories throughout this. obviously it was shams, you know. The Athletic is also a brand where, you know, they're trying to maximize their amount of interest and clicks as well. So I was actually surprised that this did come out during this time, but it did, and that just shows that it's official. The Sixers are ready to be on the gun, and, you know, they're ready to go. They're ready to get this show on the road. Daryl Morey's going to collect a lot of offers, a lot of different interests for Ben Simmons. And in terms of when this will happen, to be quite honest, I don't think it'll happen for a while. I don't think it'll happen before the draft because the Sixers really don't need those kind of draft picks. Now, if a star is going to get moved on draft night and then that team goes out and drafts a young player, potentially, but I really see a lot of things culminating first, a lot of different offers, because I do think there's going to be a playing field for Ben Simmons, and I do think that Daryl Morey is going to weigh the best offers he can. He's going to think as large as possible. He's going to try to go out and get whatever top names are available. And again, that's another reason why I was kind of interested this came out, because, you know, I thought after the finals, right, more players are going to try to request out, more players are going to deny their options, right? More players may be available depending on certain team strategies. So I don't think it's the Sixers that put this out right now, but I do think, you know, they allowed others to have this information. And at this point, it's just public information, you know, and I honestly think it'll happen within a couple months. You know, I think during the offseason, once we see what's going on with free agency and other scenarios like that, I think that's when the move is going to be made. But, you know, we have to see what happens with some of these top dogs, see if other players are available first. And I think Daryl Morey has the best experience in this. He knows what he's doing. And I actually put my, you know, full belief up in Daryl Morey. I'm hoping he can get this done. And, you know, obviously, if Daryl Morey was to bring Ben Simmons back and allow him to stay, like, who are we going to be championship ready next year, even if he starts shooting and developing an offensive game? Most likely not. So again, the fit is not there. And, you know, the fan reaction if Ben Simmons came back would just be out of this world. I mean, they are not going to let this guy come back here. Even when he comes back here on the road, I mean, he's going to get booed every time he touches the ball. He's just not interested. You know, it's time for him to go. And now it's apparent to me that everything that has transpired since that Game 7, right, the next day coming out saying that the Sixers have a plan to fix Ben Simmons' jump shot. Oh, the Sixers and Doc Rivers fully believe in Ben Simmons, continually defending him, right? I'm even starting to think this Danny Green thing was almost just played out on purpose. Just to, everything that has happened has been to improve Ben Simmons' trade value as much as possible. I think we're going to have some good offers, but you know, obviously we all know that the writing is on the wall. The time is here. It's just a matter of when. And let's hope that Daryl Morey gets something monumental done. It's time to revamp the Sixers roster, give Joel Embiid what he needs, and get ready to go to the finals next year, baby. That's all I got. You let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.
Perfect. Perfect.